some trendy picture on the t-shirts
Yes.
or something that not gonna worth after 1 month.
There you go. Like you said, timeless. That's the word that I was trying to find earlier.
Yeah.
Longevity, timeless.
The timeless,
Yeah.
the evergreen stuff that you made.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember one of the advocate asked me questions, what type of a style that you sell at your brand. I said, I make things that I know that it's timeless. If I'm unable to sell it now, I know that it's gonna be valid in 2035.
Yes.
People can still be worn that piece.
Yes.
And it's not gonna be outdated. It's
Yeah.
not something like having a trending meme and I put the photo on and now it's just over. So, these are the things that, and especially the personal style, the empowerment, the confidence that it gives you to be yourself is
Yes.
much more better than wearing something uncomfortable and keep thinking about what others are thinking about you.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's the thing. You said it.
Right.
People are so worried about and concerned about what someone else thinks about what they have on.
Yeah,
That's part of the problem.
I
That's part
agree.
of the problem. That's why some people do look down on thrift stores or buying it, or other people that buy things that are thrifted. You know what I
Right.
mean? Oh, everything's got to be brand new, or everything's got to cost this much, or stuff like that. It's like, no. And then if you let people get in there like that, you'll be in trouble. Of course,
Right.
I'm not going to sit here and try to act like, I'm above all that and I got it all figured out and all of that. No, quite the
Right.
contrary. But you just
Right.
have to try to remember to be mindful. You know what I mean? Like you said, if you're going thrifting, get whatever you're going to get, but wear it with pride. Be proud of it. Take care of it.
Right.
Yeah,
So it can last long.
exactly.
Of course. And yeah, there are just a few things that we have to be mindful when we're doing something. Just keep cautious because it's gonna make your life easier.
Yes.
You're gonna thank yourself that you did that, you made that decision, and now you're not thinking about other stuff.
That's right.
Right?
That's
So
right. Yeah.
it's all things that, we just have to be a little more cautious about those things.
Yes, we do. Yes, we
Right.
do, for sure.
That's good. And I mean, we are almost at time of an
Yeah, we
hour.
are. We are.
But I'm going to talk about the thing that you mentioned earlier that you want to share. What is that? Yes, I didn't forget that. I mean, I would love to talk about that.
So briefly, because I know that I forgot to mention this on
Okay.
our initial, Zoom call meeting. So
No worries.
I started a new business, a new online business, and the name of it is Motique Boutique.
Wow.
And I was trying to look back as to like the exact date. So the exact date that I have to go on is April 16th, because that's when I did my first post on
Okay.
Instagram, because I have my business on Instagram. I do
Okay.
not have a website. This is a brand new up and coming business that I have ventured into. Okay. And so I have purses, I have jewelry, I have women's fashion scarves, and other things as well. I have I know there's a specific name for them, but I can never say the name right, but they are purse accessories.
Okay.
That is like a big deal, and they're cute. So those are the main things that I have for sale, for purchase, for my, on my business. I am
amazing.
very, very proud and very excited, and just very happy that I did it. You know what I mean?
Amazing. I'm
I
happy
did
about
it,
that.
and it hasn't been that long.
So are the stuff is like thrifted stuff or it's a new stuff or what is it?
New.
Okay.
However, I will start having thrifted things. You know what I mean? I will start to have thrifted things. So like I said, and more. You know what I mean? Shoes, boot,
I love that.
plethora.
I love shoes.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's another thing.
love.
Right.
But
Wow,
yes,
that's amazing.
yeah.
Still, I'm gonna ask you, I want to know the backstory. Motique Boutique. How did you come up with this?
Motique Boutique.
Yes.
So I would, all transparency, I was trying to think of what sort of business, small business,
Hmm.
that I could launch. You know what I
Okay.
mean? As far as another avenue of income. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Something that I could manage. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Something that I could be in control of, not
Uh-huh.
be overwhelmed by, you know what
Uh-huh.
I mean? Something that I could very well handle. And so, far as what type of merchandise that I would be interested in
Right.
selling, beautiful things that I would want, basically, that's what I sell.
Right.
But that was really the thought process and the idea behind what type of business that I wanted, as far as what I wanted to sell and have for sale. Now, the name, I wanted the name to relate to me. I wanted it to be different. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? And afterwards, I found out that there are a few other businesses out there that have the same name.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I don't know what they sell. I didn't get all into them like that.
Okay.
But I wanted, my name in the name, part of my name in the name. So I
Yes.
wanted it to be different.
Okay. I can
Mm.
see the vision.
Yeah.
But no, that's amazing. As long it makes a difference, helps the people
Yeah.
to find their style in being more sustainable way, ethical way, and saving their money and time. I think it's brilliant. That's all we need. That's the main basics things that we should have be following for that.
For sure. For sure.
Right?
And, my merchandise, my pricing, you're not
Uh-huh.
breaking the bank while still being competitive. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean?
Yeah.
No, you're not breaking the bank. I'm not into that. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't want
Amazing.
anybody to do that to me. I mean, think about it. Still, no matter who you go to support,
Okay.
if you can't afford it, you can't afford it. But if you can, support a small business. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And everywhere I go locally, I mean, I go out of states or even here in New York, I don't go to buy to big restaurants to buy things. I mean,
Yes.
sometimes if occasionally I would have to, I go, but if I wanted to buy, I go to the small businesses.
Yes.
I would love to support them because they're putting time and their efforts into it and serving much better way than big
Mm.
company gonna do that. Much better customer service. They love what they're making. They love what they're serving, and those hospitality thing. And why not? You should be
Oh
supporting
my
them.
God. They far surpassed big, restaurants and all that. They far surpass those type of the
Yeah,
small, hole in the wall,
yeah.
family owned, mom and pops. Yeah, you give me one of them, because whatever they make, really, whatever they make, they're putting their love in it.
Yes,
And like you said, when they serve you, they care. You know what I mean?
yes.
Because they're serving you like you're at their home.
Right,
You know what I mean? Or
right.
whoever they have, working for them or with them, that they take pride. They still
Exactly.
care, for
Hmm.
real. They do. And truth be told, which I'm quite sure a lot of people can relate, the small hole in the wall, little restaurants and little, whatever
Yeah,
versus big restaurants, food
right.
tastes better.
Yes. There's a difference in between, definitely.